That is. Normally they have something going.
Yeah, Watson, yeah. Gary Dio's not keeping stats. Man, this is slow going, Donovan. I don't believe it. I guess maybe we're not going to start at 7:30. We'd be having to.
Anyway, right?
We'd be having to really get her going for that to happen.
Yeah.
Like 2 minutes, they'd have to be warmed up already. Locker one and popcorn. Oh yeah, here we go, some music. Don't cry, don't wave goodbye. It's always teenage wasteland. I don't remember who sings this. You know, Donovan?
Sure.
Me neither. Who is it? See if we can see it. Who is it over there? Who sings this song? Ooh, that's it. I should have known. All right, Donovan. Hey, let's go ahead and go on if you're ready.
Okay. I can dump the whatever's on. Old-time programs. Hey, go ahead.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to this version of tonight's Keokuk Chiefs girls basketball game right here on the Talk of the Town, KOKX. Sean Stewart on the call, just like every time there's a home game right here at the Wright Field House between the Keokuk Chiefs and whoever's coming in to visit tonight. It is the Mount Pleasant Panthers from Mount Pleasant, Iowa. This is a crucial game in the Southeast Conference standings, if you don't know. Let's go over a little bit about what's going to happen tonight. First of all, with the Mount Pleasant Panthers, they come in 9-8, 5-2 in conference play. They are led by none other than Andrea Laprieto with 19 points per game on the year. She's got a lot of stats going on. She's second in the conference in points per game. She is also first in defensive rebounding in Class 4A. She leads the Class 4A in rebounds per game at 13.8. She's fifth in 3-4 attempts. That's Andrea Laprieto of the 9-8 Mount Pleasant Panthers. They last played at Mid-Prairie. They lost 61-51. However, they are 4-1 in their last 5, 7-3 in their last 10. They played at Minneapolis after this clash tonight. They are 33rd in Class 4A coming into tonight's game. How about the Mount Pleasant Panthers? Well, they score 41.4 points per game, shooting 37.5% from the field, 61.5% from the free throw line. They gathered together 30.4 rebounds per game. They assisted at 7.9 times a game. They get 9.2 steals per game, and they block 3.1 shots per game. They also turn it over 14.2 times per game on the year. Once again, their leading scorer is Andrea Laprieto. She'll be followed on the score sheet by Tristan Scholl, another senior at 10.4 points per game. After that, it's pretty much a balanced scoring attack for the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Your Keokuk Chiefs, I tell you what, they are red hot. They're smoking hot. They're in fuego right now is what they are. Coach Mike Davis has his team humming right along. A tune would be nice, but it's a team. And tunes do hum, but this team's humming. They're humming right along to about, 11-5. They've won 6 in a row coming in. How about your Keokuk Chiefs? They are 20th in Class 4A, 6-1 in conference play, 11-5 on the year. They last played at Burlington. They won 40. It was a blowout. I think it was, I'm going to look it up here. 47-8 was the final score in that contest. I tell you what, that's a blowout if I ever heard of one. They're 9-5. Well, 11-5 overall, 5-0 in their last 5, 8-2 in their last 10. Keokuk Chiefs are red hot. Kenra Boatman is 5th in the conference in scoring. Cameron Annenberg is 4th in the conference in rebounds per game. Okay, let's talk about your Keokuk Chiefs coming in. They are, like I said, 11-5 on the year. They average 51.1 points per game on 41.6% field goal shooting, 28.8% from beyond the arc, 57.2% from the free throw line. They gather together 27.3 rebounds per game. They assist at 11.4 times. They steal it 13.3 times per game. They only get about a block per game, and they turn it over 12.4 times per game on the year. That's your Keokuk girls basketball team coming into tonight. Tell you what, 6 in a row. They're going for 7. This game's for the Southeast Conference regular season title tonight, as Mount Pleasant got beat by Fort Madison twice. Keokuk's beat Fort Madison twice. Unfortunately, Mount Pleasant beat Keokuk before the break. They're one of the first games of the year up there in Mount Pleasant, so this is a rub game for the Keokuk Chiefs. I wouldn't say a must-win, but it would be good to get it, and it would be good just to solidify the conference right now tonight at your home hardwood floor here in Keokuk Wright Fieldhouse is where we're at. I am Sean Stewart. Don't forget, we got Bob Collins on the videography tonight. You can catch that at our Keokuk, KOKX Radio Keokuk website. Just download the Radio Keokuk app on your mobile device. Go to your Google Play Store or your Apple Play Store and download our Radio Keokuk app right there. And then when you get the app, just press on, hey, Keokuk basketball right on Radio Keokuk's app, and you're listening and watching shortly thereafter. Hey, we still got 10 minutes before tip-off tonight. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about strategy, talk a little bit about the boys' game tonight and what's going to happen tomorrow. And don't forget, we're going to have the Keokuk Chiropractic and Sports Injury Center play the game after the game. Right now, we're going to go back to the sponsors for a little money, back to the station with Donovan. You're listening to 93.3 FM, 1310 AM, home of the Keokuk Chiefs, KOKX. Can I get 3 minutes, please, Donovan?
Okay.
National Cemetery. Keokuk is honored to be home to Iowa's only national cemetery. More than 6,000 U.S. service men and women lie at rest in these dignified, beautiful grounds. The Road of Honor Committee is committed to making the path to their final resting place just as dignified. Contact the City of Keokuk to learn how you can help today.
Hi, this is Abby Johnson with Lee County Mutual, your local property insurance company, where we work for you, our policyholders. Everything from sales to underwriting, customer service to claims is all done locally. We are always here for you on the west side of the square in West Point, Iowa. Give us a call at 319-837-6421 and let April, Brittany, or me help you get the insurance you need at an affordable rate.
Lee County Mutual has been serving Lee, Des Moines, Henry, and Van Buren counties in Iowa since 1894.
Okay, yes, I see. And how about you? Well, there you have it, folks. 9 out of 10 pets enjoy going to Critchell Animal Hospital. Now tell me, what exactly do you love so much about Critchell Animal Hospital? Yes, I've heard that before. They baby your babies. Critchell Animal Hospital keeps you healthy year-round. No wonder you love them so much. Why only 9 out of 10 pets? We couldn't get the lizard to talk.
Experience the best eye care from the friendly professional staff at Dr. R.J. Greenfield, a certified therapeutic optometrist who specializes in contact lenses, eye disease, and glaucoma. Dr. R.J. Greenfield's office works closely with eyewear representatives to provide the latest and greatest in both fashion and technology. So stop in and browse frames at 3341 Main in Keokuk, or to schedule an exam, call 319-524-3892. Dr. R.J. Greenfield, focusing your eye care on your lifestyle. It's that time to cuddle up and get warm and win something cool for doing it. Kraus & Sons Cuddle Up and Get Warm contest starts January 30th. Here's how it works. Take a funny picture of you and your partner in front of a furnace, AC, or fireplace. Email it along with your name and phone number to Ashley@KrausandSons.com to be entered into a drawing for a couple's gift basket. Deadline for photos is January 27th. Voting begins on Facebook January 30th, and winners are announced February 3rd. Cuddle up and get warm with Kraus & Sons.
Car accidents happen, so when the unthinkable strikes, save yourself a headache. Take it to Keokuk Collision Center, located at 28 North 17th Street. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Keokuk's only complete auto body repair shop offers free estimates, insurance company assistance, a lifetime warranty, full service mechanical, towing, auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, and more. Contact Keokuk Collision Center at 524-8817. Remember, when an accident happens, take it to Keokuk Collision Center.
Hey, we're back here at Right Field House. There's still 6 minutes and 30 seconds before we tip off. I'm looking right down at the big purple K down on the hardwood floor here at Right Field House. Getting stoked about this conference rivalry matchup for all the marbles possibly in the Southeast Conference regular season. It's the Mount Pleasant Panthers and your Keokuk Lady Chiefs that's going to square off tonight. Probably about 6 or 7 minutes, we're going to have the national anthem and the starting lineups prior to tip-off, of course. I'm going to run through some relevant stats that I picked out today, talk a little bit about those before the tip-off. For your Keokuk Chiefs, I tell you what, they've had a great season, and they have some leaders in the conference as far as stats go, and we're going to read some of those off. Assists per game, Kendra Boatman, the freshman, she leads the Southeast Conference at 4.3 assists per game. Congratulations to her. More of Keokuk Chiefs' great stats coming at you soon. Offensive rebounds per game, Cameron Atterberg leaves the Southeast Conference as a sophomore at 3.2 offensive rebounds per game. Katie Martin comes in fourth, the senior, at 2.8 offensive rebounds per game. Congratulations to those two on leading those stats in that category. McKenna Allgivers, she leads this conference in three-pointers made per game at 2.5. Kendra Boatman is fifth with 1.8 on that list. Three-point attempts per game, again, McKenna Allgivers at 7.6. per game. Three-point percentage, again, Michaela Allgivers, her sister, at 50% from beyond the arc. McKenna comes in fifth at 33.1% from beyond the arc. So the Keokuk Chiefs have a lot of stat packers in the Southeast Conference. There's no doubt about that. Field goals made per game, Kendra Boatman, the freshman, at 4.3 a game, and the senior, Katie Martin, 4.1 attempts per game. Field goals made per game. That puts her at fifth in the conference. Kendra Boatman's at fourth in the conference. Kendra Boatman, again, the freshman, of field goal attempts per game, 12.6. And let's see what that is. Looks like we got field goal percentage. Michaela Allgivers is third in the conference at 45.9% on the season. I tell you what, it doesn't get any better than that for the Keokuk Chiefs to have all kinds of girls loading the stats in the Southeast Conference. That's probably why they're 5-1 in conference play coming in. 6-1, and they've won 6 straight games. They're on fire, folks, and they can continue their winning ways tonight against the Mount Pleasant Panthers. They can virtually lock up the Southeast Conference regular season title. Hey, don't forget the boys are playing on the road at Mount Pleasant, trying to avenge a home loss right before the break, right before Christmas time when they took the home loss right here. Coach Zach Summers has his squad. I tell you what, anything's possible with that squad. They're so young, they're so talented, and any given night, they can really bombs away and make opponents pay. I wonder if they'll do that tonight. Hopefully, for our Keokuk fans, they will, and myself, because I'm a Keokuk fan. Tonight, I tell you what, the lineup is going to explode with Kendra Boatman leading the point. The fabulous freshman, she's more like a senior now, it seems like, the way she's playing. She's got a great handle on the rock during presser, and she is lights out. With the Google eyes on the passes, she's a do-it-all kind of player as a freshman for the Keokuk Chiefs. Another starter, Katie Martin, the senior, she has been multiple times our Keokuk Chiropractic and Sports Injury Center player of the game this year as well as last year, so she comes to the table first on the team in scoring. I'm going to get to that here in a second. I think it's about 11.6 points per game for Katie Martin coming in. It's 11.2, Second, that's actually second on the team right now to Kendra Boatman, the freshman, 11.8. McKenna Allgivers comes in third at 10.4, so Keokuk Chiefs have 3 double-digit scores coming into this action. Only 2 for the Panthers with La Prieto and I do believe it's Tristan Scholl, the senior, both seniors. So the starting lineup probably for the Keokuk Chiefs, more than likely it's going to be Boatman, the Allgilbert sisters, Katie Martin and Cameron Atterberg, sister Slim in the middle. We'll get to the Mount Pleasant starting lineups. We're still about a couple minutes away from starting lineups for Rio and the national anthem. I'm going to send it back to the studio again with Donovan so we can get some bills paid. Don't forget, catch all the action right now live on our video feed on KOKX YouTube page with Bob Collins on all that video. Hey, Sean Stewart going to be back right after these messages. You're listening to Keokuk Chiefs basketball on the home of Keokuk Chiefs, 93.3 FM, 1310 AM, KOKX.
V equals quality.
Get a minute and a half, please, Donovan.
Hy-Vee aisles. View Hy-Vee deals, your one-stop shop for hundreds of deals. View their online recipes to get yourself cooking like a pro. Your Keokuk Hy-Vee store, online and in your community.
Introducing the Kumho Tire $70 instant rebate available exclusively at T.O. Haas Tire. Enjoy a smooth, comfortable ride, exceptional handling, superior all-weather performance, and enhanced braking characteristics with a new set of Kumho tires, and put $70 back in your pocket instantly. See store for qualifying tires or go to tohaas.com.
T.O. Haas, Tire and Auto, a tradition of trust.
Hi, this is Dr. Lacey Greenwald at Greenwald Family Dentistry. We are looking for a dental assistant to join our team. No prior experience is needed, and we offer on-the-job training, along with competitive wages and benefit packages. Greenwald Family Dentistry is a well-established, friendly, and professional dental practice in Keokuk, Iowa. We have recently invested in new technology and equipment, and now we want to invest in you. Interested in joining the family at Greenwald Family Dentistry? Give us a call today at 319-524-2728.
Hey, we're back here at Wright Fieldhouse. I'm going to hand it right off to the PA announcer. He's going to get us started. We're going to have the national anthem here shortly. All right, that does it for the national anthem. One reminder, the JV game, the JV girls won against the Mount Pleasant JV team, 50-25. Riley Ballantyne had 17, and Aaliyah Stewart had 10 to lead the Keokuk Chiefs. The starting lineup for the Mount Pleasant Panthers, number 3, Andrea La Prieto, the team captain at one position. Kate Shimafanig at the other center position. Number 11, Haley Perrott, the junior, at a guard position. Number 13, lucky 13, Tristan Scholl, second on the team in scoring in a guard position. And rounding out the lineup will be number 50, Alex Scott, the freshman. And that's your Mount Pleasant Panthers lineup. Once again, it's La Prieto, Shimafanig, Perrott, Scholl, and Scott for the Mount Pleasant Panthers. For your Keokuk Chiefs, it's going to be McKenna Allgilbert is at one guard position. We'll call it a forward position. Michaela Allgilbert will play another forward position. Kendra Boatman, the fabulous freshman, will be at the guard position along with number 24, the lone senior, Katie Martin. And starting at center will be number 32, Sister Slim Cameron Atterberg. She'll man the post for the Keokuk Chiefs. Your starting lineups for the Chiefs will be the Michaela and McKenna Altgilbers, Katie Martin, Kendra Boatman, and Cameron Atterberg. Most of these teams are ready to roll. The Mount Pleasant Panthers are in their away yellows with the purple. It's kind of a purple burgundy trim with the numbers of the Mount Pleasant Panthers on the front, numbers on the back and the front. Your Keokuk Chiefs are in their home whites with the royal blue purple, kind of a purplish Chiefs on numbers on the front and numbers on the back. The purple trim down the side of the shorts. Both teams are huddling up right now. We got 3 referees on the spot. 8 minutes on the clock. We got a 35-second clock we're going to watch out for all game long. Hasn't really been a factor recently, but it was kind of earlier on the season, but teams have adjusted. It might be a problem maybe 1 or 2 or 3 times a game, but that's it. We'll see what happens tonight. Both teams have broke huddle. We're waiting to tip off. It's going to be Cameron Atterberg. She's going to face off against, and it looks like Andrea Laprieto to jump up. But right now we're waiting on the referee to get situated. The Keokuk Chiefs are going right to left. As I look down upon the floor, the Panthers are going left to right. And that means the referee is ready. He points to both referees. And we're going to have the jump ball. The tip is won by the Panthers. Schimmelfeld corrals it and gives it off to Tristan Scholl. Man-to-man defense for the Keokuk Chiefs. High screen by Schimmelfeld. Boatman's harassed and Scholl. She's still got the dribble on the point. Hands it off to Schimmelfeld on the right point. Back out to Scholl. Still guarded man-to-man by Boatman. Keokuk Chiefs are in half-court man-to-man. Now Laprieto guarded by Katie Martin. Gives it off to Scholl on the right. High screen. She's at the top point. She's going to launch a three-pointer from the point. No good. Rebound's tipped out by Katie Martin, and it's corralled by number 50, Alex Scott. She hands it off to Tristan Scholl, and Kendra Boatman's going to get called with a bump out on the perimeter with 7:30 to go. Just getting started here in the right field house. No score yet as the Mount Pleasant Panthers get a foul on Kendra Boatman. Team's first, her first. And the Panthers will inbound on the far court. Tristan Scholl takes the inbound from Laprieto. Man-to-man still for the Chiefs. Tristan Scholl against Boatman. Behind the back to the point. Now to Schimmelfeld on the right wing. Out front to Scott. Scott on the point. She's looking down. Almost traveled. No call. She did travel. Referee spotted it just in time. That's a turnover back to the Keokuk Chiefs. That stops the clock early with 7:17 to go. Just getting started once again in the first. First time on offense for the Chiefs. Katie Martin on the right wing. She's going to dive into the baseline. Puts up a 10-footer. No good. Rebounds loose. Tristan Scholl picks it up. She's going to cross the timeline on the left. She's going to go back to the right. It's kicked from behind to number 11. They get it down to Scott on the baseline. Kick out to Scholl. Right junction. Out front to Schimmelfeld. Misses the cut by Laprieto. Hands it back off to Scholl out on the point. Scholl, right to left, now to the left junction out front, almost to the three-point line, hands it off to Laprieto. She's going to go from the right junction into the lane, and there's going to be an offensive foul called on the Mount Pleasant Panthers, I do believe. Yeah, that's going to be a turnover, maybe a travel call. I didn't see exactly what it was. Maybe even a palm ball call there with 6:48 to go here in the first. Still no score as the Keokuk Chiefs inbound. And the Mount Pleasant Panthers look like they're going to fall back into a man-to-man half-court defense. Kendra Boatman eyes it. She's going to instigate the offense to McKenna Altgilbers on the left wing. Now to Michaela. She puts it out to Cameron Atterberg, over to Kendra Boatman on the right. Kendra drives to the free throw line, into the paint, kick out McKenna Altgilbers, left wing three. Bang, bang, bang. McKenna Altgilbers for three. She lights up the twine early in this game. It's a 3-0 lead right now. That sets up the pressure for the Keokuk Chiefs full court style. Tristan Scholl picks up her dribble, hands it off to number 11, Haley Perot, and that's going to lead to a timeout as the Mount Pleasant Panthers were frustrated early with that quick havoc press. That's going to stop the clock with 6:15 to go. Chiefs lead 3-0. Listen to Chiefs basketball on 1310 AM, 93.3 FM, KOKX. Can I get 30 seconds, please, Donovan?
Are you looking for change? Are you driven to make more money? If so, contact Coors for you. Hiring first and second shift production immediately. Work 4 days a week. Receive free health insurance, incentives, and bonuses. First shift pays $14 and second shift pays $16. Plus, an extra $2 for simply working all scheduled hours. Apply on Facebook or in person at 160 Industrial Park in Hamilton. Coors for you, wants you, immediately. Apply today.
Hey, welcome back. Tristan Scholl has taken the inbound pass from Laprieto and walked it across the timeline on the right side. She takes a high screen from Laprieto. On the roll, Laprieto gets it in the lane with the left hand, and it goes. Nice pick and roll by the Mount Pleasant Panthers. It's a 3-2 Chiefs lead as Michaela Altgivers real quick down on the offensive end on the block to Michaela. Michaela on the right block. Nice pass to a streaking Cameron Atterberg. Puts it up and in with the left hand. Great pass by Michaela to a streaking Cameron. That makes it a 5-2 game. That sets up the press again. Scholl takes a screen from number 11. Scholl still with the dribble. Gets bodied. Loses the ball. It's on the floor. And they're going to call a foul. Foul is on number 11. No, they're going to call it on number 12. Michaela Altgivers, her first, team second, as La Prieto gets it into Scholl. Scholl with the dribble, crosses the timeline in the middle, neck behind the back. Crossover, she's still dribbling on Kendra Boatman. Kendra almost picks her pocket and picks up a dribble to La Prieto on the right point, still on the perimeter. 23 seconds on the shot clock. La Prieto now, there's a screen, nothing doing. La Prieto still with the handle, goes into the lane from the right wing, puts up a 10-footer and gets nothing but net. That makes it a 5-4 game. Kendra Boatman wheels down the floor on the right side, crosses the timeline, goes left to the left junction, finds Katie Martin on the left wing, out front to Kendra. She drives into the lane, kick out McKenna, to Cameron Atterberg on the point. Katie Martin launches a left wing three, bang, bang, bang. Nothing but net for Katie Martin. That's 2 threes here in the first as the Chiefs now lead 8-4. That sets up the press for the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Scott takes it all the way across the timeline on the right, but she loses control of the ball, and it finds the Keokuk bench, and that's going to be a turnover back to the Chiefs with 4:50 to go in the first. Mount Pleasant will fall back into the half-court man-to-man. 8-4 is the score. 4:48 to go here in the first quarter. Kendra Boatman's going to activate the offense. She finds a high cut and Michaela Altgivers on the free throw line to Katie Martin. She passes it out to Kendra Boatman. Baseline three from the left side is off the rim, no good. Rebound Mount Pleasant. Number 11 with the rebound, Perrott. She hands it off to La Prieto. La Prieto crosses the timeline on the left. Man-to-man defense for the Chiefs to fall back. No, 1-3-1 half-court trap is what they fall back into. Looks like Tristan Scholl has it on the right side. She's trying to dribble it into a trap. No, on the baseline is Schimmelfennig. Get it down low on the block to Scholl. She stepped back, shot, no good. Blocked by McKenna Altgivers, and they're going to call a foul on the block. The possession went to La Prieto, and she got bumped in the lane, and that foul's on Cameron Atterberg, her first. Team's third. No team fouls for the Mount Pleasant Panthers yet. It stops the clock with 4:13 to go. The Panthers will inbound underneath their basket on the right-hand side. Looks like they're going to run a box set out of the inbound as La Prieto will inbound. They run some motion, some screens. La Prieto is looking. She finds Scholl on the right baseline. She's going to dribble to the right wing, and she's going to set up the offense against the zone defense for the Chiefs. 2-3 out of the inbound. La Prieto now on the right point. She's going to take a high screen on the right wing. Nothing yet. She picks up her dribble now to Scholl. Scholl travel, no call. Schimmelfennig launches a left point three, and it rolls in. That makes it 8-7. It's a 1-point game. Back and forth we go here in the first quarter as Boatman now on the right side with the dribble to junction, hands it off to Katie Martin, almost stolen by La Prieto. Cameron Atterberg launches a three from the top of the point. No good. Rebound is loose. And McKenna Altgivers picks it up, and La Prieto slaps at her and draws the foul out on the perimeter. First team foul on the Panthers. First foul on La Prieto. That stops the clock with 3:38 to go in the first. 8-7 is the score. The Chiefs will inbound on the right in front of the Mount Pleasant Panthers bench. Katie Martin will inbound right next to me, in front of me. Kendra Martin takes the inbound pass. She goes right to left into the lane to the left block. Her kick out is picked off by Perrott. Perrott's going to have the handle across the timeline. She's going to find a streaking Scott down on the right block, but Scott loses it out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover back to the Chiefs. Here in the first quarter, Chiefs have hit 2 threes. One by Katie Martin and one by McKenna Altgivers to take a 8-7 lead. Kendra Boatman now. Looks like the Panthers have fall back into a 2-3 zone. They're packing it in. The skip pass around the perimeter is the Chiefs. On the free throw line is Michaela Altgivers. She almost loses it. Now Katie Martin gets it. She's going to put a 10-footer up off the glass and in the lane. Katie's got 5. It's a 10-7 game as the Chiefs fall out of that press, and they'll fall back into man-to-man half-court defense. Kendra Boatman guards Tristan Scholl across the timeline on the left. She's got the handle at the point. She's still guarded by Boatman all the way from left to right. Now she hands it off to La Prieto. Looks like the Chiefs now are in a 1-3-1 half-court zone trap. They kind of disguise it as a man-to-man. At the free throw line is Schimmelfennig. Back to Tristan Scholl. Tristan Scholl launches just inside the three-point line shot. No good. Rebound Perrott off of Michaela Allgilbers. She fires it back out front to Scholl. She's going to line up a three, in and out. Rebound, Michaela Allgilbers. She finds Katie Martin. Katie Martin's got Cameron Atterberg all alone on the right block. She puts it up and in and draws the foul. Cameron Atterberg's going to go to the line for 2 in the and 1. Cameron coming in on this night, shooting 38.2 from the free throw line as Ireland Say checks in for Michaela Allgilbers. 2:22 to go in the first. It's now a 5-point Chiefs lead as Cameron Atterberg can make this free throw, make it a 6-point lead. She struggles from the free throw line to see if she can collect, and she does. That makes it a 13-7 game. That is the first foul on Perrott, team's second foul. And the old-fashioned three-point play by Sister Slim gives the Chiefs a 13-7 lead as Scholl now against the one. Looks like they fell back into a man-to-man again, although they're disguising it as a 1-2-2 now. Half-court zone trap. On the baseline is Scholl from the right side. She launches a three off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound, La Prieto. She loses it on the dribble to Kendra Boatman. Kendra Boatman is tied up in the backcourt. Now it gives it off to Katie Martin. All the way in the front court to McKenna Allgilbers, to Ireland Say. On the right block, nice pass to Cameron Atterberg. Oh, she misses the deuce, but she's going to go to the line with the harm. And that stops the clock with 1:52 to go here in the first. The Chiefs up by 6, 13-7. Cameron Atterberg at the line again, where she just got done collecting one, the old-fashioned way. Cameron's got 3. She can get 4 and 5 if she makes both of these. Cameron's first one is up and off the back of the rim, no good. Makes Cameron 1 for 2 on the night. Let's see if she can collect another and go 2 for 3. That'll be 66% so far on the night for her, above her average. Second one is up and out the back of the rim, no good. And they're going to call it an in-the-lane violation on, I think, the Panthers, as they're going to be a sub for the Panthers. Scott checks out, and number 15, Mackenzie Musselman checks in. Cameron's going to get another attempt off of that lane violation by the Panthers, and it is up, and it is off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Ireland Say on the offensive glass, stolen by La Prieto. La Prieto's going to dribble it down the left side, crosses the timeline. She's still got the dribble down on the left baseline to the left block, puts it up and in. Nobody stopped her. La Prieto gets 19 tonight. She's got 4 now. It's a 4-point lead. For the Chiefs, as Kendra Boatman activates the offense on the offensive side, hands it off to Katie Martin, back to Boatman. She puts up a 15-footer, no good, gets her own rebound off the glass and puts it up and in. Offensive rebound for Kendra Boatman and a put back. That makes it back to a 6-point Chiefs lead with 1:19 to go here in the first. Schimmelfennig takes the pass from Tristan Scholl. On the block is Musselman. Back out to Schimmelfennig. Baseline 3. In and out. Rebound McKenna Allgilbers. She almost loses it, but gets it to Kendra Boatman, who crosses the timeline in the middle. All the way down on the court on the right baseline is Ireland Say, and she misses the layup, but she's going to go to the line for 2. Boy, Ireland Say, she's been playing better and better for this squad. I tell you what, the sophomore, gaining a lot of crucial experience, getting a lot of depth going on that bench is Mike Davis. Going to need it come postseason, as Ireland Say is going to try to get the first end of a 2-shot foul. She nails nothing but net on the free throw. Ireland on the year, 50% from the free throw line. McKenna Allgilbers and Cameron Atterberg check out. Looks like Allie Ames and Michaela Allgilbers check in. Ireland's second attempt is high and in. Nothing but net by Ireland Say. That gives her 2, and that makes it an 8-point, 17-9 lead with 1:02 to go here in the first. And the Chiefs will fall back into that 1-2. Looks like a 1-3-1 half-court trap as Allie Ames is now on the point. They get it down the baseline to Musselman. She skip passes it to La Prieto. She's going to drive up and under, Euro step move, and she gets a layup to go, and she's going to draw the foul on the Chiefs. And the foul is going to be on number 20, Ireland Say, her first, team's 4th. And La Prieto is going to go to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. She's got 8, trying to get 9. 47.1 to go here in the first. Trying to make it a 17-12 game is La Prieto. Her free throw is up and good. 17-12 now, under a minute, as that sets up the press for the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Boatman gets it in the middle. Michaela Allgilbers finds Ireland Say. Nice skip pass to Allie Ames on the right baseline. She kicks it out to Katie Martin. Katie on the right side to Allie. Allie shoots a baseline 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound Musselman. She's going to clear it herself. No, that's going to be Tristan Scholl clearing her on the right side. Now behind the back, still on the right point to Schimmelfennig on the right baseline. Out front to Scholl. Scholl trying to diagnose the offense. She's going to stop, doesn't shoot, trying to get Schimmelfennig down on the block. Schimmelfennig misses the pass, and Ireland Say picks it up, hands it off to Kendra Boatman. Now on the offensive end on the left side. Goes right to the free throw line. Allie Ames doesn't shoot the open shot to Kendra Boatman. She dives it into the lane, loses it, picks it back up. Michaela Allgilbers for three. Bang, bang, bang at the buzzer as the Chiefs take a 7-point lead, 19-12 after one. Three-pointers for the Chiefs in the first quarter. Lead two. No, it's a 20-12 game, 8-point lead for the Chiefs. You're listening to Keokuk Chiefs basketball on the home of Keokuk Chiefs basketball, 1310 AM, 93.3 FM, KOKX.
You know promoting within your company is almost always better than hiring from outside. And you've got some great internal candidates who are missing just a college degree. Iowa Wesleyan University's online degree program will provide your employees with the knowledge and education to get them ready for the next step with your company. Our corporate learning partnership makes it more affordable for them and strengthens employer-employee relations. It's a win-win. Learn more about it at online.iw.edu or call me, Nevin Raines, at 319-385-6222.
Family is a 100-year philosophy for the Ames. Born and raised in Keokuk, the Ames family is in their third generation of business. AC Contracting is your hometown industrial, commercial, and residential contractor. And if you need recycling, contact Southern Iowa Recycle for your ferrous metals, along with wood pallet services and sales. With Southeast Iowa's only portable grinding service for pallets, trees, and house demolition. Contact Wes, Zach, or Brandt at 524-5153 or visit their website at amesbusinessgroup.com. Go Chiefs.
Hey, we're back here at Right Field House. Sean Stewart on the call. Bob Collins on the videography. If you're going to check out the YouTube KOKX video feed, right now the Keokuk Chiefs lead 20-12 starting this second quarter. Ireland Say has it on the baseline. Panthers in a zone on the half-court end. McKenna on the right baseline. Allie Ames now loses the pass. Picked up by Scott. She's going to go all the way to the right block, lay it up and off the glass. No good, but she's going to be fouled by Allie Ames. And the freshman, Alex Scott, will go to the line for two. 15 foul on the Chiefs. 14 fouls on the Panthers starting this second quarter. First foul on Allie Ames as Scott goes for the free throws. First one by Scott is up and in. Scott on the year, 33.3% from the free throw line. Let's see if she can make both. That would be above her average. That's for sure. She's already above her average with 1 for 2. Scott's second attempt is off the bankboard and good. She banks in the free throw. That makes it a 6-point, 20-14 lead. That activates the press for the Panthers. They get it in the middle to the Chiefs, and they break it down on the offensive end. McKenna for three off the front of the rim, no good. Boatman with the rebound up and in. Didn't take long for that to happen, Keokuk Chiefs fans. Boatman's got two offensive rebounds here in the first half for the freshman, as that sets up the half-court 1-2-2 now, half-court trap. They get it in the middle to Scott. Her pass to Musselman is picked off by Boatman. Her pass to Say is handled by Allie Ames, but it's picked off by Scholl. Scholl's going to have it now on the offensive end. Schimmelfennig on the right side. She's trapped. LaPrieto's cutting. Euro step move off the rim, no good. Rebound is loose off of Michaela Altgivers to LaPrieto. She turns, shoots. It's blocked by an Ireland Say, and it's picked up by Boatman. And on the rebound, Boatman's going to be hacked by a Panther. We're going to find out who that Panther is here in a second. It is on number 3. Andrea LaPrieto, her second team's 5th, and that means Ireland Say and Allie Ames will check out. I do believe Cameron Atterberg and Katie Martin check in, so it's all Gilbers, Atterberg, Martin. It's a starting lineup for the Chiefs right now. 6:49 to go here in the second, up 22-14. All Gilbers at the left junction, out front to Boatman. Boatman drives into the paint, puts up a floater, good. Boatman's got 6 in the paint, and that makes it a 10-point, 24-14 lead. Scholl's going to cross the timeline with the dribble on the right-hand side for the Panthers. Now, Chiefs still in a man-to-man, it looks like now, as they keep switching up defenses on the Panthers. Scholl takes a high screen, doesn't shoot it, to Scott on the right side. And the paint is Scholl off the feed from Scott. She lays it up and in. Scholl second on the Panthers and scoring at double digits at 10. And that sets up the press. Katie Martin has it on the right side, crosses the timeline. In the middle of the floor, picks up her dribble, finds Kendra Boatman on the left side. Boatman into the free throw line, kick out Katie Martin. She drives into the paint. Nice feed to Cameron Atterberg, who misses the bunny. Rebound, Michaela Altgilbers. Out to McKenna. McKenna drives the objection, out to Michaela, to McKenna. McKenna to Katie. Katie looking out over to McKenna on the left side, to Michaela on the left baseline, to McKenna. Moving around the perimeter are the Chiefs. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Boatman on the right side drills it in. 10-foot runner, no good. The ball is loose. Picked up by Scott on the defensive rebound. She finds Tristan Scholl, crosses the timeline on the right. 5:36 to go here in the second. 24-16 is the Chiefs' lead. La Prieto on the point. Chiefs now in a man-to-man half-court defense. La Prieto, dual high screen. Schimmelfennig, nothing doing. Scott, she drives into the paint to Musselman, out over to Scholl on the left wing. Her 10-footer is off the front of the rim, no good. Cameron Atterberg with the rebound. She hands it off to Kendra Boatman, who slashes down the floor on the left side to Michaela, left baseline. Michaela, she takes a couple dribbles, finds her sister McKenna. Now they move it around the perimeter. Kendra Boatman to Katie Martin on the right side. Katie takes a couple dribbles, tries to find Cameron Atterberg in the lane, and she does. And on the entry pass into the lane, Cameron's going to be fouled, I do believe, by Andrea La Prieto. The leading scorer for the Mount Pleasant Panthers just picked up her third foul of this first half, so she'll probably have to hit the bench as Schimmelfennig and La Prieto do hit the bench. Number 11, Parat, and number 42, Julia Burns check in. Katie Martin takes the inbound pass on the left side to Kendra Boatman on the left point. She drives into the paint, kick out. Michaela Altgilbers on the right baseline. She takes a couple dribbles, shoots a 15-footer. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound Scholl. Scholl's going to cross the timeline on the right. 4:46 to go. Scott on the right baseline puts up a shot, nothing but air. Rebound Cameron Atterberg. Kendra Boatman on the move. On transition pass, Kendra Boatman is slammed to the ground by a Panther. And right now, let's see who was the foul was on. The foul was on, I do believe, on number 50, Scott. Her second, team seventh, and that's going to put Kendra Boatman to the line for the 1-and-1. Schimmelfennig checks back in, and number 2 checks in, Tori Wilson, the sophomore for the Panthers. As Kendra Boatman goes to the line for a 1-and-1. Kendra on the year, the freshman. Makes the first shot, is off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound number 2, Wilson. Wilson finds Scholl in traffic in the middle of the floor. She's going to cross the timeline in the middle. Scholl diagnoses the man-to-man defense. High screen, Musselman. Scholl doesn't take it. Now she picks up her dribble. Almost a 5-second call. Pass to Musselman is loose. And Musselman loses it, but Cameron Atterberg stepped out of bounds, retrieving it. And it's going to stay with the Panthers with 4:20 to go here in the second. Hey, Chiefs, let's get fired up. With 4:20 to go here in the second, it's 24-16. It's an 8-point Chiefs lead as the Panthers inbound the ball on the baseline on the right-hand side underneath their basket. They get it to Scholl on the baseline. She spins. She's trapped over there on the baseline to Wilson. Pass to Musselman on the right block, and her shot goes up and in, and Musselman is fouled on the shot. Boy, that wasn't very good defense by the Chiefs right there. That stops the clock with 4:12 to go. Musselman will go to the line for the and-1. That makes it a 6-point, 24-18 game. That's going to be the second foul on Cameron Atterberg. Team 6th, as Musselman will try to get the and-1. Her shot is up and good. Rolls around and in. That makes it a 5-point game as the Panthers have cut into the deficit. All the way down on the offensive end is McKenna Altgilbers. Out front to Cameron Atterberg on the point to Kendra Boatman. Kendra drives into the paint. Puts up a nice floater off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound, Musselman. Musselman's going to clear it to Schimmelfennig, who finds Scholl. Panthers can make it a one-possession game with a 3 or a 2 with a deuce. It's a 24-19 game. Excuse me, they can make it a deuce and make a 3-point game. The 3 make a 2-point game. Scholl on the right side, guarded by Kendra Boatman on the man-to-man defense. Goes all the way down the baseline, gets trapped, and her pass is picked off. No, finally Cameron Atterberg gets it after it was loose. She finds Kendra Boatman. She's got 3-on-3. She's going to drive, kick out. McKenna Altgilbers, left wing 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound Schimmelfennig. She's tied up. She gets it off to Scholl. Scholl's going to drill it down the right side of the court. Chiefs offense has come to a screeching halt here with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The 3 by Scholl is missed. McKenna Altgilbers, another rebound. That's got to be like 6 rebounds in the first half. All the way down is a streaking Cameron Atterberg, and Kendra Boatman finds her and Cameron Atterberg lays it up and in. That gives Cameron 7, and that's going to lead to a timeout by the Mount Pleasant Panthers with 3:04 to go here in the second. Your Chiefs lead 26-19. This is the Keokuk Chiefs basketball on the talk of the town, KOKX.
You rely on your eyes to do daily tasks,
Can I get a minute,
processing
please,
motions,
Donovan?
react to danger, and more. That's why it's important to keep them healthy. Eye specialists at Southeast Iowa Regional Medical Center in West Burlington treat medical conditions of the eye, including cataracts, glaucoma, and retina problems. Their ophthalmologists perform in-office laser treatments and injections, plus surgical procedures in the hospital. High-tech eye treatment is available close to home. Get it at Eye Specialists Southeast Iowa Regional Medical Center. Learn more at greatriverhealth.org.
Did you envision yourself with an updated look in 2022? American Eye Care has you covered. We are now offering 50% off a pair of glasses or sunglasses when you purchase a year's supply of contacts, including non-prescription sunglasses. Not a contact wearer and want to have options for your look? Buy one pair of glasses at regular price, get a second pair 50% off. Come see us at American Eye Care in Burlington, Fort Madison, Keokuk, and Mount Pleasant, and see life better.
Welcome back, Chiefs fans, with the right field house, where the Chiefs hold a 26-19 game in this crucial Southeast Conference matchup with the Panthers. The Panthers activate the offense against a full court press. Schimmelfennig beats the press. Now to Wilson on the right baseline. Out to Scholl on the point. She stepped back. 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Nice box out, Cameron Atterberg. Cameron finds Kendra Boatman streaking down the right side. She finds a wide open Katie Martin, who misses the layup. Rebound Wilson, and on the Wilson rebound, Kendra Boatman's going to pick up a stupid foul, and that's going to walk the Panthers all the way down the floor for 1-1. That stops the clock with 2:41 to go. The Panthers are in a 1-1. 17th foul on the Chiefs. Both teams with 17 fouls. Boatman's got her second in this first half. That was a nice feed to Katie Martin. She just blew the layup right there. A little bit too hard off the glass as Briley Ballantyne looks to check in. Wilson's first attempt is off the back of the rim. No good. And they're going to call a lane violation on the Panthers. No, they're going to call it on the Chiefs. That's going to give Wilson another shot as Boatman checks out for Ballantyne. Wilson hasn't made a free throw all year, so we'll see if she can collect one here. She missed the first one, but a lane violation on the Chiefs gives her another shot. And that's going to be a lane violation on the Panthers right there, and that's going to give the ball back to the Chiefs. So a couple lane violations on each team negates the free throw by Wilson with 2:41 to go, and the Chiefs have an opportunity to make it a 10-point game with a 3 or a 9-point game with a deuce as Briley Ballantyne walks it down the court. Ballantyne goes right, hands it off to Katie Martin on the right wing. Katie drives left to the point, and there's a reach-in foul on Perrott. That stops the clock. Boy, it's getting kind of chippy out there. It's going to be an 8-team foul on the Panthers, and Katie Martin will go to the line for the bonus. On the year, the senior, she might lead the team in free throw shooting percentage on the year as number 11 checks out. I didn't see who checked in for her. 50 Scott checked in for her Mount Pleasant Panthers. Katie Martin's first attempt is up and good. On the year, 70% from the free throw line. That does lead the team on the year. She's been hot from the free throw line the last couple games, just like the Chiefs. 6 in a row winners coming in. Katie Martin's second attempt is up, and it is good. That does make it a 9-point game with 2:32 to go here in the second, and the Chiefs activate the full court press. Scholl takes the inbound pass. She's trapped right away. Long down court pass to Scott. To Musselman with the layup. She misses the wide open layup. McKenna Altgillers rips away the rebound. Altgillers finds Katie Martin. She's going to cross the timeline on the right. Dribble into a trap, pick up her dribble. Finds McKenna. McKenna to Briley. To Michaela. Michaela drives left baseline. Nice Euro step move. She's going to get hacked on the lay-in. Doesn't get the shot, but she's going to go to the line for 2. I think the foul is on Schimmelfennig. Yes, it was on Schimmelfennig. Team's 9th. Kate's 2nd. They're starting to rack them up, are the Panthers, that's for sure. Andrea Laprieto's on the bench with 3. They're leading scorers. Michaela Allgivers goes to the line for 2. Michaela, the junior, shoots and high arcer off the rim, no good. She's got kind of a knuckleball shot there, Michaela. Michaela, the junior, she shoots 64.7% from the year as Kate Schimmelfennig checks out. And number 15 checks in for her, Mackenzie Musselman. So, Michaela's second attempt is up and good. That does make it a 10-point game, 29-19, 2:08 to go. That launches the full court press by the Chiefs. Wilson takes the inbound pass, hands it back to Scholl. Scholl finds a streak in Scott. Scott down on the lane to number 42, Burns, and they're going to call Burns with a travel before she could get the shot off, and that stops the clock with 2 minutes to go here in the second. She had a wide open shot. Well, it wasn't wide open. Edinburgh was right in her face, and she just walked with it. Probably intimidated. McKenna doesn't shoot the three-point from the wing. Drives into the paint. Hands it off to Katie Martin. She's going to drive it into the paint. Missed the layup. Rebound Burns. Burns to Scholl. Scholl down the right side. Right to left. All the way over to the left side is Musselman. Left baseline three. Off the rim. No good. Rebound is ripped away by McKenna Altgilbers. She's got to have 8 rebounds here in the first half. McKenna with the dribble to Briley Ballantine. Briley loses it. There's a scrum on the floor picked up by Tristan Scholl. Scholl behind the back. Nice pick right there by Ballantine. Nobody had control of it. Now they're going to call a travel on Tristan Scholl as Ballantine doing the dirty work on Tristan Scholl right there. That's another turnover with 1:24 to go. 29-19 is the score, as the Panthers fans didn't like that. And they're going to reverse the call. They're going to call Ballantine with a travel. I don't like that call because Ballantine stole it and nobody really had possession. But Ballantine did travel if they're going to call that, I suppose. So I suppose it's a good call by the referees with 1:24 to go. The Panthers will inbound in front of the Keokuk Chiefs bench. Scholl takes the inbound from Wilson. Man-to-man defense for the Chiefs. No, 1-3-1 zone trap as Burns. No, Scholl shoots a junction jumper on the left side. No good. Rebound Scott, and Scott is fouled on the putback with 1:13 to go here in the second, and the foul will be on the Keokuk Chiefs. Number 20, Ireland Say, her second, team's 8th, as Scott will go back to the line to shoot 2. Scott, 33% from the line this year. Made 1 of 2, I do believe, earlier. Her first one is off the front of the rim, no good. Allie Ames is going to check in, and McKenna Allgill will check out. Nice job, McKenna, on the rebounds right there. She is doing yeoman's work on the rebounds, McKenna Allgilbers. Scott's second attempt after just grazing the front of the rim on the first is up and good. That makes it a 9-point, 29-20 lead with 1:13 to go as Briley Ballantine to Katie Martin on the right side. All alone is Michaela Allgilbers. She puts it up and in on the right block. Nice feed by Katie Martin as a transition bucket works to perfection. It's an 11-point game. Scott now to Scholl on the offensive end on the left side. Guarded by Ballantine out front. Scholl with the dribble. Out over to Wilson on the right baseline to Scholl on the baseline out front to Scott. Scott, right point, over to number 15. It's picked off by Katie Martin. She's going to have Briley Ballantine one-on-one with Frederick Scott. Or Scott, she loses it, picks it back up. Finds Michaela Allgivers with the left hand, no good. Rebound Wilson. Lots of activity, no bucket as Scholl has it on the left-hand side. Behind the back, a dribble, launches a three from the left point. No good. Rebound Ireland Say. Ireland Say to Katie Martin. All alone is Michaela Allgilbers. She's going to get bumped and put it up and in on the right block. Michaela Allgilbers with the deuce and the foul. That stops the clock with 22.1 to go, and the Chiefs with a 33-20 lead. Michaela Allgilbers to the line again, where she's 1 for 2 in this quarter. Foul is on Scott, her third, team's 10th. As we got number 21's going to check in. Abby Carthy for Scott with 3. Two girls now, Scott and La Prieta with 3 for the Panthers. As Michaela Allgilbers goes to the line for 2. And 1, excuse me. Michaela trying to get point number 9. Her free throw is up and off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounds loose, picked up by Katie Martin. Under 20 seconds on the shot clock. Katie Martin with the dribble to Allie Ames on the left baseline. Out front to Michaela Allgilbers. Over to Briley Ballantine on the right point to Katie Martin on the right baseline. To Briley Ballantine on the right wing. Michaela Allgilbers on the point. 6 seconds. Allie Ames. Ireland Say drives left baseline. Puts up a nice runner. No good. Rebound Ireland Say, and that's it for the first half. After 1 half of play, it is your Keokuk Chiefs 33 and the Mount Pleasant Panthers 20. It's a tough Southeast Conference matchup, probably for the Southeast Conference regular season title. And the Chiefs are up 13 going into intermission. You're listening to home of Keokuk Chiefs basketball, 1310 AM, 93.3 FM, KOKX.
It shouldn't.
Hey, Donovan, can I get 3 minutes, please?
Okay. Our best, but sometimes it does, and that's the silver lining. To find out more about West Bend Mutual Insurance and the silver lining, contact LJ Insurance in Keokuk and Fort Madison at 319-524-4223.
Okay. Thank you, Bob.
Popcorn Insurance, Keokuk's premier independent insurance agency. Offering home, life, auto, and business insurance, Ryan and his team care about their hometown and have been serving the Keokuk area for 20 years. As an independent agent, Roughcorn Insurance will shop around for the best coverage and rates available for you. Call Ryan today at 319-524-3640 or visit him on the web at roughcorninsurance.com. Roughcorn Insurance, serving Iowa, Illinois, and Missouri since 2003.
A staple of Keokuk is your locally family-owned refuse and hauling service. Established in 1974, service is what they sell. Not only commercial and industrial services, but residential as well. Warm weather means purging, and Cole Morgan's Hauling makes it easy to get rid of those unwanted items. Reliable, friendly, experienced service is what Cole Morgan Hauling is all about. To learn more, follow them on Facebook or give Cole Morgan's Hauling a call today at 319-524-1674. Keokuk Chiropractic and Sports Injury Center has been awarded the Best DM Chiropractor in Lee County. At Keokuk Chiropractic and Sports Injury Center, Dr. Walter and his staff are committed to bringing you the concerned and individual attention you deserve. Let Dr. Walter and his staff put their award-winning service to work for you. Keokuk Chiropractic and Sports Injury Center, located at 924 Main in Keokuk, call 524-0905. Proud sponsor of the Keokuk Chiefs Player of the Game.
Don't be shy. Come talk with us about joining our family at River Hills Village. We're looking for compassionate RNs, LPNs, and CNAs. River Hills Village has new starting wages, shift differential, flexible scheduling, as well as tuition assistance, paid training, holiday pay, 401k plan, and paid time off. Apply online at riverhillsvillage.com. River Hills Village Retirement Community in Keokuk is an equal opportunity employer.
River Hills Village, where neighbors are friends and life is carefree.
Newberry Towing and Recovery, located in Keokuk and Mount Pleasant, Iowa, has proudly served the tri-state area for over 40 years. Newberry Towing and Recovery provides 24-hour roadside assistance, tire repair, including mobile repair service, light and heavy-duty towing, recovery, and much more. For all your towing needs, call Newberry Towing and Recovery at 319-524-4014 in Keokuk or 319-201-9999 in Mount Pleasant, Iowa.
Hey, we are back here at Wright Fieldhouse. We're in intermission. The first half is a wrap right here. The girls taking on the Mount Pleasant girls, your Keokuk girls. It was 20-12 at the end of the first quarter. I tell you what, the Keokuk Chiefs dominated on the offensive and defensive end in that first quarter. Mount Pleasant got going a little bit more in the second quarter as they finished out the half. 33-20 was the score. It was 13-8 in that second quarter as the Mount Pleasant Panthers made it a little closer run and slashed the deficit to about 5 at one point, and it looked like they might have possession and score again, but the turnovers started mounting up for the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Let's look at the first half scoring. It's a balanced scoring attack as usual for the Chiefs. Katie Martin, she has 7. Allgivers has 8 to lead the team. Cameron Atterbury's got at least 7, and I think Kendra Bowman's probably got 8 probably on the night. So once again, it's a balanced scoring attack. It's the Chiefs have 33 points at intermission. That is way above their 51.1 points per game average that they're looking at right now. That could be 66 points if they scored another 33 in the second half. I tell you what, the Chiefs came out dialing in from the three-point land. They had 3 three-pointers in that first quarter to take the big lead. La Prieto was the leading scorer for the Mount Pleasant Panthers with 9. Otherwise, it was a balanced scoring attack. The Mount Pleasant Panthers, La Prieto had 3 fouls in that first half, so she had to hit the bench. She missed most of the second quarter. Also with foul trouble is the freshman Alex Scott with 3 as the Mount Pleasant Panthers foul situation started mounting up at the end of that first half. And I tell you what, the Chiefs did a good job of taking advantage of that at the free throw line. It seems like they hit at least 2 or 3 free throws every time at the free throw line, like 60-some%, which is above their team average on the year coming in at 57.2. So if they can just keep hitting their free throws in the second half, limit the turnovers and foul problems that they can probably get. They're going to have La Prieto coming out in the second half with 3 fouls. The Chiefs really need to focus on getting her in foul trouble and getting her out of the game, because with her out of the game, that makes Tristan Scholl really the only active scoring threat for the Mount Pleasant Panthers on the offensive end. Although they do have Kate Schimmelfennig, who's a big body gal, can shoot. Although the Chiefs have done a good job with her, pushing her out of her range and keeping her off the rebound and block. I tell you what, who did a good job rebounding on the defensive side for the Keokuk Chiefs in that first half was McKenna Altgilbers. It seems like she had about 8 defensive rebounds in that first half. Kendra Boatman did a good job of rebounding on the offensive end with at least 2 or 3 putbacks on the offensive end. So if they just keep rolling with that style of play, keep, they're just battling hard. They're not really having a lot of defensive lapses. There's a few. They're not having a lot of offensive lapses. There's a few, but once again, they're still a young team. They're still growing. They're still winning. And they can win the Southeast Conference regular season title outright tonight with the victory. There's still 3:45 to go here in intermission. I'm going to take it back to the studio to Donovan to make some more money for the radio station. Don't forget to check out our video feed on our KOKX YouTube site. We got Bob Collins dialing that in. I'm Sean Stewart. I'm going to send it back to the station. We're going to come back in about 2 minutes, and hopefully we're going to have the tip-off the second half and a Chiefs victory rolling in. Don't forget, I'm going to have the Keokuk Chiropractic and Sports Injury Center player of the game after the game right now. Boy, it's toss-up, I'm telling you that. As it looks like Michaela Allgivers is in the mix. Cameron Annenberg's in the mix. There's a lot of, I can name out about 5 Keokuk Chiefs girls that could be in the mix for that award tonight, so it's going to be a pretty tough decision for me. Let's see if it gets a little clearer here in the second half. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Either way, I'm going to pick a Keokuk Chiropractic and Sports Injury Center player of the game after the game, and I'll take a picture of her with that certificate in her hand, and we'll post it on our social media site on our Sports Balls page. For Radio Keokuk tomorrow, you can check that out. Don't forget, tomorrow it's a matinee matchup. That's right here on KOKX. It's going to be me, Sean Stewart, along with our man Steve Serena, who covers Central Lee Hawks and Holy Trinity Catholic Crusaders. And Central Lee Hawks and the Keokuk Chiefs are going to have a doubleheader tomorrow at Central Lee. Starts at 2:30 with the girls, and the boys will start around 4 o'clock as the Mount Pleasant Panthers come out of the locker room. I'm going to definitely send it back to the station. You're listening to Keokuk Chiefs basketball on 93.3 FM, 1310 AM, KOKX.
Hey, Tri-States, this is Bill Hellenthal with Mississippi Valley
Can I get a
Publishing.
minute and a half, please, Donovan?
Support the many great local businesses and service providers who have helped to make our local papers possible. Listen daily to 93.3 FM, 1310 AM, KOKX, and Z93.9 FM for their specialty broadcasting shows and local news. Subscribe now to the papers that have provided you, your community, and county news for over 150 years.
Oh, the shoes?
Here's
the Hey Dudes?
KX forecast.
Really?
Mainly tonight,
Maybe I need to buy a
blows
pair.
around, winds out of the north, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mixed precipitation possible at times. Tomorrow, high temperatures reach up to 42. Cloudy. Mixed precipitation possible at times again. Tomorrow night,
A lot of people
lows
wear
dip
them.
down to about 60. Cloudy skies.
Still.
A dusting of
Oh, they don't look
tomorrow
like
night. Weatherology Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Jennifer
Yeah, I think so.
Wojcicki. It's 28.
Keokuk South 18th Street is now officially the Road of Honor. But we still have a road to go to succeed in completing the rebuilding of this important path to the National Cemetery. Keokuk is honored to be home to Iowa's only national cemetery. More than 6,000 U.S. service men and women lie at rest in these dignified, beautiful grounds. The Road of Honor Committee is committed to making the path to their final resting place just as dignified. Contact the City of Keokuk to learn how you can help today.
Hey, we are back at Wright Fieldhouse. Sean Stewart on the call, as usual, voice of Keokuk Nation all year long. Both teams are huddling up. We're getting ready to start this second half. The Keokuk Chiefs lead 33-20 coming into this second half of action. A chance to take the Southeast Conference title, regular season title outright with a win tonight, and they're well on their way with a 13-point halftime lead. Let's see if they can double that up. Sure would like to get revenge against Mount Pleasant, who beat the Keokuk Chiefs girls earlier on in the year before the break, the Christmas break, one of the first games of the year for the girls. They lost up there, I think, by 5. They had a chance to win, kind of folded like an accordion at the end from what I heard. Not so tonight, as that buzzer means we're going to get activated in this second half. Both squads have broke huddle. Looks like the Mount Pleasant Panthers will handle the ball to start this second half as Katie Schimmelfennig is going to inbound to Tristan Scholl. And they'll go right to left as I look down on the floor, and the Keokuk Chiefs will go left to right as they switch sides in the second half. Once again, Katie Martin with 7, Cameron Atterberg with 7, Kendra Boatman with 6, and Michaela Altgivers with 8. That's the team out there tonight, along with number 2, McKenna Altgivers with that three-pointer. La Prieto on the left block, spins, turns, and her shot is blocked by Cameron Atterberg, who just stood straight up. And that's going to be off of Cameron, out of bounds, as the Mount Pleasant Panthers got it to La Prieto on the left block, but it was blocked by Cameron Atterberg. On the inbound pass, La Prieto tries to throw it off the back of McKenna Altgivers. She does, but it gets loose, and it's going to be a tie-up on the scrum, and it's going to go to the Chiefs on the alternate possession. Just getting started here in the second half. Chiefs lead 33-20. Now the Chiefs' first offensive possession for the second half as Kendra Boatman goes into the junction, kicks it out to McKenna Altgivers on the left side, out front to Kendra. They swing it around the perimeter to Katie Martin, out front to Kendra on the left point. She launches a long 3, nothing but glass. Rebound La Prieto. Not a good shot there by Kendra Boatman, I do not believe. It would have been better if she would have made it. La Prieto kick past the Shoal, baseline 3 from the left side, no good. Rebound Katie Martin. Katie's got 1-on-2, loose ball, picks up her drill at the free throw line, picks it up in the paint. McKenna Altgivers launches a right wing 3, no good. Cameron Atterberg with the rebound, left hand, no good. Cameron Atterberg with the rebound, no good. Cameron Atterberg with the rebound, and good. Sister Slim doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That makes it a 35-20 lead. Scholl now, looks like a 1-2-2 half-court trap for the Keokuk Chiefs. Scholl picks up her dribble on the left point. Still nowhere to go. Finds Perot, back to Scholl in the paint. La Prieto on the left block, puts up the left-handed in. Nice feed from Scholl to La Prieto. That gives La Prieto 11 as Kendra Boatman finds McKenna Altgivers on the left wing. Now out to Kendra Boatman on the offensive end. Kendra to the free throw line, out to McKenna. Michaela on the left baseline. Out to McKenna. McKenna's looking. She's going to kick it all the way out front to Kendra Boatman on the point. Boatman to McKenna on the left wing. They're trying to run some motion. There's a high screen. Boatman on the right side, drives right baseline. 10 seconds on the shot clock. She picks up her dribble. Katie Martin comes to the ball on the right wing. She kicks it over to Kendra Boatman. 5 seconds. Kendra almost loses it. She's got a turn. Fires up a wild three-pointer, no good. Rebound is loose. Katie Martin is bumped, and it's going to go out off of Katie Martin to the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Boy, I sure wish they would have called a foul on La Prieto right there, as Katie Martin got bumped on the offensive rebound by her, but they didn't call the foul. And it's going to go over to the Mount Pleasant Panthers off the turnover on the rebound. Scholl, there's a man-to-man press by the Chiefs. They get it down to Musselman. Her pass to Schimmelfennig, 10-footer, no good. Rebound, Boatman. Boatman's going to lose it to number 11, Perot. She puts up a runner, no good. Rebound, no good. Rebound, Cameron Atterberg. Kendra Boatman on the left side across the timeline. All the way down on the left block. Up and under, scoop shot, no good. Rebound, La Prieto. She's going to rip it away from Boatman, and she's going to have it. She's going to keep it herself. Cross the timeline in the middle with 5:29 to go in the third. It's a 35-22 Chiefs lead. Number 15 is in there. Musselman to Scholl on the right point as they run motion through the lane. Scholl goes right to left, picks up her dribble, finds Musselman on the right baseline. She skipped past, is picked off by Katie Martin. She's got a wide open Kendra Boatman. She's going to put it up and in with the left hand. That gives Kendra 8. Nice feed by Katie Martin off the rebound. That sets up the press. Musselman. She tries to find Schimmelfennig. It's picked off by Atterberg. Katie Martin. Left, right baseline. 3! Bang, bang, bang. Katie Martin with her second 3 of the night. That makes it an 18-point Chiefs Bulls with 4:51 to go here in the third. That gives Katie 10. First one in the double figures for the Keokuk Chiefs tonight. And that leads to a timeout on the floor. You're listening to Keokuk Chiefs basketball on the Talk of the Town, KOKX.
Hey, this is Abby Johnson with SIIS.
1 minute, please, Donovan.
Your locally owned and operated independent insurance agency. We write with a variety of companies, including Grinnell Mutual, Safeco, Progressive, Mutual of Omaha, Humana, Aflac, and Protective Life, just to name a few. Give April, Brittany, or me a call at 319-837-6421, and we will find you the best rate we can for your home, auto, business, life, or health insurance needs. SIIS is licensed in Iowa, Illinois, and Missouri.
Animal Hospital, we baby your babies. We know your critters are more than just pets, they're family. And when you visit us, you and your pet become part of our family as well. For over 85 years now, we have strived to give your fur babies the individualized attention they deserve. Visit Critchell Animal Hospital at 1912 Main Street. Call us 319-524-6835 or share that funny pet picture with us on Facebook.
All right, we're back at right field house where La Prieto is going to introduce the ball on the offensive end for the Panthers against the Chiefs press. And the up ahead pass to Kate Schimmelfenig from La Prieto is knocked out of bounds by Cameron Atterberg as Kendra Boatman comes off the bench for Michaela Altgilbert. So it's Ireland Say, Atterberg, Martin, McKenna, and Kendra Boatman for your Chiefs as they fall back in the 1-2-2 half-court trap. La Prieto to Wilson on the right wing, to La Prieto on the right point. She's looking. She's still looking on the base, on the block to La. That's Schimmelfenig with a nice pass from La Prieto, and Schimmelfenig on the right block scores. All the way out front is Ireland Say from Kendra Boatman, and Ireland Say's lay-in on the fast break is blocked by La Prieto. It's going to stay with the Chiefs. That stops the clock with 4:27 to go here in the third. It's a 16-40-24 Chiefs lead. Altgilbert gets it into Boatman on the left wing, drives to the free throw line, kick out Katie Martin to the right side. Katie Martin deals out front to Kendra Boatman. Kendra in the lane, her runner is blocked, but there's going to be a foul on the shot by the Panthers. First foul of the second half for both teams, and that foul will be on number 2, Tori Wilson, her first. Looks like Michaela Altgilbert is going to check in for Kendra Boatman when she gets done with these free throws, possibly. Kendra at the line. Her first attempt is nothing but net. Michaela checks in for Ireland Say. Nice job, Ireland. That makes it a 41-24 game. That gives Kendra 9. She's looking to get 10 and make 2 Keokuk Chiefs in double figures on the night. Kendra's second attempt, 4 dribbles, shoots, and scores. Nothing but net. That gives Kendra 10 points, along with Katie Martin, and sets up the press for the Chiefs. Wilson takes the inbound pass. She picks up her dribble. Now she's guarded tight to Andre La Prieto. La Prieto crosses the timeline on the left with the dribble still, all the way to the left block. Up and under, move, good. Nice move by La Prieto. She's got 13. And all the way down on the other end is Michaela Altgilbert with the layup and in. They just beat that press like butter. Went through it like a hot knife, as right now the Panthers inbound against the press. Looks like Perrott. She's going to drive to the right side on the backcourt. Finds Scholl on the left side. Scholl's going to break containment and put it up off the glass. No good. Rebound to Atterberg, rips it away. She's going to get fouled on the rebound on the outlet pass to Kendra Boatman. It's going to be on Scholl. It's going to be on La Prieto, her 4th. She can only get 1 more. That's exactly what the Chiefs wanted to do, is get her 4th foul and get her on the bench again, as it looks like the coach for the Mount Pleasant Panthers is getting ready to check her out. As La Prieto will check out. Number 42 will check in for her, Juliana Burns. As La Prieto checks out with 13 and 4 fouls with 3:40 to go here in the third. Cameron Atterberg will get it into Kendra Boatman with 3:38 to go here in the third. Chiefs up 18, 44-26. Looks like a 2-3 zone for the Panthers on the half-court end. In the lane is Michaela Altgilbert. She turns. Her pass to Kendra Boatman is picked off by Wilson. She finds Scholl all the way out front. Now it's 1-on-2. Scholl stops, pop from 15, and she got it. That makes it a 44-28 game. Kendra Boatman now. All the way down on the other side is McKenna Altgilbert on the left side to Kendra Boatman. Over to Katie Martin on the right side. She launches a right wing 3. In and out and in. Katie Martin for 3. Bang, bang, bang. Katie. He nails a 3 from the right side. She's got 4 threes on the night. Schimmelfenig all the way on the layup on the transition bucket. Nobody stopped Schimmelfenig, as that makes it a 47-30 game as the Mount Pleasant Panthers answer right back. Katie Martin on the right side on the offense, and she is going to get bumped as she goes right to left into the lane and tries to find Atterberg on the baseline. It's going to be a foul on the Panthers Foul is on number 2, Tori Wilson, her second, team's third here in the second half. 2:48 to go. Katie Martin takes the inbound pass from McKenna Allgivers, misses the baseline three. McKenna saves the inbound rebound, but it's to the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Perot on the right side crosses the timeline for the Panthers. Now she's on the right side as the Panthers initiate the offense. Schimmelfennig on the point with the dribble. Now to Wilson on the left side. Wilson guarded tight over to Scholl. Scholl on the right point. It looks like a skip pass to Schimmelfennig. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, Kendra Boatman. Kendra, she loses the ball on the floor, now picks it back up. Now she's going to set up an offense as she crosses the time. And no, wide open is Cameron Atterberg on the left block. Nice Google Eyes pass by Kendra Boatman. That makes it a 49-30 game as the Panthers have it again. Schimmelfennig breaks the transition on the offensive end to Scholl. Scholl's shot at the block is blocked by Cameron Atterberg to Katie Martin to McKenna Allgivers. McKenna on the left side. Turns, gives it back to Katie Martin. Katie with 13. Over to Kendra Boatman. She doesn't shoot it on the right side. Out front to Katie Martin. At the free throw line, McKenna Allgivers pump fakes on the left side. No, Katie Martin now on the point. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Katie Martin now out front to McKenna Allgivers. Is a cutter is Kendra Boatman. On the block is Michaela. Michaela turns, shoots. No good. Rebound, Panthers. Perot. Perot's going to clear it to Scholl. She's guarded tight by Kendra Boatman. She's going to clear it across the timeline on the left side, now on the offensive end. Wilson on the left side. Drives left. Now her pass into the paint is picked off by Cameron Atterberg. She's going to find Kendra Boatman one-on-one with Perot. She finds a streaking Katie Martin for two. That's a 21-point, 51-30 lead, and that's going to be a timeout by the Panthers as the Chiefs has broke this one open here in the second half. It's a 51-30 lead with 1:08 to go here in the third. You're listening to Keokuk Chiefs basketball on 1310 AM, 93.3 FM, KOKX.
Come experience the best eye care from the friendly professional staff at Dr. R.J. Greenfield, a certified therapeutic optometrist who specializes in contact lenses, eye disease, and glaucoma. Dr. R.J. Greenfield's office works closely with eyewear representatives to provide the latest and greatest in both fashion and technology. So stop in and browse frames at 3341 Main in Keokuk, or to schedule an exam, call 319-524-3892. Dr. R.J. Greenfield, focusing your eye care on your lifestyle. It's that time to cuddle up and get warm and win something cool for doing it. Kraus & Sons Cuddle Up and Get Warm contest starts January 30th. Here's how it works. Take a funny picture of you and your partner in front of a furnace, AC, or fireplace. Email it along with your name and phone number to ashley@krausandsons.com to be entered into a drawing for a couple's gift basket. Deadline for photos is January 27th. Voting begins on Facebook January 30th, and winners are announced February 3rd. Cuddle up and get warm with Kraus & Sons.
Hey, welcome back as the Panthers inbound. La Prieto Schimmelfennig now on the offensive end real fast to Wilson. Wilson into the paint. She loses it to Ireland Say. Ireland has it now to Kendra Boatman. Real fast on the offensive attack. La Prieto's pass is picked off by La Prieto. Boatman's pass. Now La Prieto back into the game with 4 fouls. Has the dribble. She goes into the paint. Stops, loses the dribble. And it's going to be kicked out by the Panthers. It's going to go to the Keokuk Chiefs on the turnover. 47.6 to go here in the third. It's a 51-30 point, 21-point lead for the Chiefs right now in the third quarter. Boatman against Scholl to McKenna Allgivers. Man-to-man defense on the half court by the Panthers. Scholl, she's getting aggressive with Boatman out on the point to McKenna. Michaela hits the deck and underneath the basket. Back out front to Kendra Boatman. Kendra to the junction. Skip pass out to McKenna. She misses the three. Rebound Kendra Boatman. Kendra's going to activate the offense again. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds on the game clock. Kendra all the way into the lane. Misses the runner off the back of the glass. She tips it to La Prieto, who finds number 15, Musselman. Musselman finds La Prieto. Under 10 seconds. 7 seconds. La Prieto now on the offensive end. She's got it. Oh, misses a wide open Schimmelfennig. Scholl launches a three from the left side, and at the buzzer, she gets the three-pointer from the left wing. Tristan Scholl gets 7. That cuts the lead to 51-33 after 3 quarters of play. It's all Keokuk Chiefs. You're listening to Keokuk Chiefs basketball on the talk of the town, KOKX.
Car accidents happen, so when the unthinkable strikes, save yourself a headache. Take it to Keokuk Collision Center, located at 28 North 17th Street. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Keokuk's only complete auto body repair shop offers free estimates, insurance company assistance, a lifetime warranty, full service mechanical, towing, auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, and more. Contact Keokuk Collision Center at 524-8817. Remember, when an accident happens, take it to Keokuk Collision Center.
We're back at Wright Fieldhouse. We're getting ready to start this fourth quarter of action. The Keokuk Chiefs right now lead 51-33. It's a 19-point bulge for the Keokuk Chiefs start this fourth quarter. The Chiefs have 3 girls in double figures. Kendra Boatman with Katie Martin with 15 and Michaela Allgivers with 10. As that's a pretty balanced scoring attack right there. As both teams break huddle, we're getting ready to start this fourth quarter. Mount Pleasant Panthers will have the offensive shot the first time in this fourth quarter as they get ready to inbound. Looks like Kate Schimmelfenig will inbound to Tristan Scholl. And we're off here in the fourth quarter. Let's see if the Chiefs can put the nail in the coffin and win the Southeast Conference outright regular season title tonight. Wilson's harangued by Michaela Allgivers. Her pass to Tristan Scholl is kicked on the steal by Kendra Boatman. Excuse me, and that's going to be a kickball. It's going to stay with the Panthers. They're going to inbound it on the far court next to the hash. Katie Schimmelfenig will inbound. As we got a conversation, it looked like the shot clock. No, they're going to reset the shot clock, so it's on the kickball. So we're going to have a conference with the referees here briefly. Talk about that, maybe the shot clock. I'm thinking about that last play. And they're going to move the shot clock to 30 seconds off the kickball. And the referee's going to come in and talk to the Mount Pleasant coach as they get it straightened out. Then the Panthers will inbound. Schimmelfenig to inbound to Scholl. Scholl goes to the right. To the right baseline is Schimmelfenig. Her pass is deflected back to her. She finds Scholl. She tries to find La Prieto in the paint. It's picked off by Katie Martin. She finds a streaky Michaela Allgivers all the way down the left block. She lays it up and in. And she's fouled. Michaela Allgivers again is going to go to the line for the and one. That gives Michaela a clean dozen points on the night. Chance for go for the lucky 13 with this free throw. Looking for a season high. Michaela Allgivers. That makes it a 20-point, 53-33 lead as Michaela is trying to make it a 21-point lead. Her free throw is up and knuckles around and out. Rebound is loose. Tristan Scholl picks it up. Tristan's looking down court. She crosses the timeline on the right. She's got a wide open La Prieto, but she misses her. Now Scholl on the right side. Screen from Wilson. Now Scholl's going to launch her three. Blocked by Michaela Allgivers. Now Katie Martin finds a streaky Michaela Allgivers who has 1-on-3. She kicks it out to McKenna for 3, and it rolls off the rim. No good. Rebound La Prieto. La Prieto's going to clear it for herself down the middle of the floor. All the way down on the offensive end, and she's going to double dribble. She doesn't like the call, but she picked it up, then dribbled again like she wanted to pass it, but didn't. She doesn't like the call as Wilson checks out for the Panthers and Perrott checks back in. Chiefs will inbound on the far court, about 70 feet away from the basket. 7:05 to go here in the fourth. It's a 20-point, 53-33 Chiefs lead as the Mount Pleasant Panthers fall back into a half-court man-to-man. La Prieto with pumps. Katie Martin on the pass, but doesn't get the call, and they're going to call Katie Martin on the travel. That's frustrating right there. Could have been La Prieto's 5th foul. But she plays with aggression no matter what her foul situation is, La Prieto. Scholl has it now. High screen from La Prieto. Nothing happening. The pass on the roll is picked off by McKenna Allgivers. McKenna to Katie Martin. Katie, she's going to pull it back, and they're going to run it out. No, Katie still with the dribble on the point. Almost loses it. Now to Kendra Boatman. Kendra's going to set up an offense. Kendra picks up her dribble way out front to Katie Martin on the left wing. Man-to-man defense for the Panthers. Atterberg flashes to the point to Kendra Boatman on the right wing. Motion through the paint. McKenna over to Katie Martin on the left side. Katie's looking on the block, nothing doing. Michaela over to McKenna on the right wing. On the block is Cameron Atterberg. She spins, shoots, no good. Rebound, Schimmelfenig. She kicks it off to Scholl. Scholl's going to dribble it down the right side, cross the timeline, engage the offense. On the baseline is Musselman. She drives right baseline. She traveled. That's going to be the call. She drug that period for it. That stops the clock with 6:06 to go as the Panthers rack up another turnover as number 15 checks out. That's going to be Musselman. And 42 checks in, Burns. Keokuk Chiefs inbound. Kendra Boatman's going to walk it across the timeline in the middle right next to the big purple K and next to the offense on the left side. High screen. McKenna Altgivers comes off another high screen all the way down to the right baseline. Picks up her dribble out to Atterberg, out front to Katie Martin. 17 seconds on the shot clock. 5:45 on the game clock. On the block is Cameron Atterberg. She turns, kicks out to Kendra Boatman, who finds it. Now she's going to drive into the paint, kick out to Katie Martin. Right, point three, no good. Rebound, Cameron Atterberg, left hand, no good. Rebound, Cameron Atterberg loses it on the dribble in the paint. Stripped away by Katie Martin to McKenna Altgivers on the right baseline. McKenna to Kendra Boatman. Boatman to Michaela on the left side. Now they're going to set up an offense again. Kendra, nice offensive rebounding by the Chiefs tonight. That's for sure. Kendra now drives all the way around the paint into the right block and puts it up and in. Kendra fooled the whole defensive squad of the Panthers right there and makes it a 22-55-33 lead. Kendra's got a dozen. Tristan Scholl now on the offensive end on the left side to Perrott. Out front to Scholl on the left side. Baseline pass to La Prieto on the right baseline. She's working against Michaela. Over to Kemma Schimmelfenig. Out front to Scholl. There's a left wing three by Perrott. Nothing but air. And that's going to go to the Chiefs. On the air ball by Perrott with 4:43 to go. It stops the clock. Allie Ames and Ireland Say check in. McKenna and Cameron Atterberg check out. McKenna Allgivers check out. Alex Scott checks in and Katie Schimmelfenig check out for the Panthers. Boy, Schimmelfenig looks a little winded. 4:43 to go. It's a 22-55-33 lead as Kendra Boatman's going to cross the timeline in the middle and activate the offense against the half-court man-to-man defense of the Chiefs. She hands it off to Katie Martin on the weave. Now Allie Ames to McKenna Allgiver. Michaela loses it on the dribble into the paint to La Prieto. Now La Prieto's got 2-on-2 on the right block. She stops, pops, and scores against Kendra Boatman. That gives La Prieto 15 as Michaela's looking to get it in. Nice defense by Scholl. Finally, Boatman comes to the ball. As the Panthers string it out half court, they're going to try to trap man-to-man, full court, but nothing doing. Kendra Boatman with the dribble. Still with the dribble into the lane. Picks up her dribble to Ireland Say on the right block to Katie Martin. She drives right to left into the lane from the right junction, and she's going to go for the layup, but she's going to be fouled on the layup attempt, and Katie Martin's going to go to the line for two. That stops the clock with 3:57 to go here in the fourth. It's a 20-point Keokuk Chiefs lead, 55-35. Foul is on Scholl, her first, team's fifth, as Katie Martin goes to the line for two. Katie Martin shoots 70% from the line on the year. Her first attempt is good. Katie's done real good at the line today. I think she's only missed one on the night. She's really heating up from the free throw line. That's good news for the Chiefs going forward to the end of the year and possibly the postseason. Katie's second attempt, 3 dribbles, shoots, rattles it home. That makes it a 22-point lead again with 3:57 to go here in the third. Christian Scholl takes the inbound from Scott. She's going to rock it across the timeline. Guarded by Allie Ames now. Scholl with the dribble on the left side. That's a Musselman. Skip pass, Perot. She's going to put it on the floor to the junction. Scholl, left wing 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Boatman. Boatman's going to clear it herself. Now she's double teamed. She's going to split out of the double team to Michaela Altgivers across the timeline. Michaela all the way over to Allie Ames on the right side. Allie picks up her dribble out front to Michaela. Play clock is at 3:26. Shot clock is at 20 seconds. Kendra goes right to left. Into the lane. Left block. Kick out Katie Martin. She goes in the lane. Skip pass. Allie Ames. Right wing 3. In and out. Rebound off of Katie Martin. Picked up by La Prieto. 3:12 to go. La Prieto's going to clear it for herself down the right side. It's a 22-point Chiefs lead, 57-35. La Prieto wide open on the block is Burns. She doesn't shoot it back out front to La Prieto. She pump fakes, deals in the lane. Euro step in the paint, and she gets hacked on the layup by a Chief. That stops the clock with 2:58 to go. It's going to be the first foul on the Chiefs in this half. The foul is on Ireland Say, her third, and La Prieto will go to the line for 2. La Prieto averages 19 on the year, trying to get to that, but she misses the front end of that one. Cameron Atterberg is going to check in for Michaela Altgivers. Looks like McKenna Altgivers is going to check in for Ireland Say. So it's Altgivers, McKenna, Katie Martin, Cameron Atterberg, Kendra Boatman, and Allie Ames for the Chiefs on the floor right now. It's Scholl, Burns, Scott, Perrott, and La Prieto. She misses the second, La Prieto does. And Kendra Boatman takes the rebound from McKenna Altgivers. Back to McKenna. Still in the backcourt. McKenna drives right. Finally crosses the timeline. The pass is picked off by Perot to La Prieto now on the left side on the offensive end. 2:44 to go here in the fourth. 22-point Chiefs lead. La Prieto picks up her dribble. Perot on the left baseline to La Prieto on the left wing. She's looking. Here comes a high screen. La Prieto stops, pops, three ball, in and out, rebound. Scott, her outlet pass is picked off by McKenna, and McKenna's pass to Allie Ames is knocked out of bounds off of La Prieto's leg, and it's going to stay with the Chiefs in front of the Mount Pleasant Panthers bench with 2:27 to go here in the fourth. The 57-35 Chiefs lead as Allie Ames checks out for Michaela Altgivers. Cameron Atterberg will check it in to Kendra Boatman. Panthers still in a half-court man-to-man defense. Boatman guarded tight by Scholl out on the perimeter. They're going to run a dual high screen for Boatman out on the point, and she takes it. And there's a nice roll by Cameron Atterberg with the pass. She misses a layup. Rebound, La Prieto. She's going to clear it herself down the right side. She's going to hold up now and let the offense and defense catch up. Now she's going to set up a high screen by Burns. La Prieto to Scholl. Left wing three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Scott. Back to Scholl off the skip pass to La Prieto. Point three, nothing but air. And the Panthers try to scroll a rebound. They do on a nice hustle play. And the ball is loose, getting kicked around. And it goes off of Katie Martin's leg out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock with 1:46 to go here in the fourth. Still a 22-point, 57-36 Chiefs lead as the Mount Pleasant Panthers will inbound on the other side of the court next to, I would say, kind of like the volleyball hash there as Perrott checks out. And I do believe number 20, Maya Starr checks in as the student section is getting fired up over there for the Keokuk Chiefs. Whitaker and Ballantyne check in for Kendra Boatman and McKenna Altgivers as Mike Davis is going to go to his bench a little bit. Schimmelfennig will inbound on the far court for the Panthers. 1:46 to go. She does to La Prieto. La Prieto to Schimmelfennig. On the right baseline to La Prieto. La Prieto's looking. Puts it on the deck. Drives right baseline. She's trapped on the right baseline to Schimmelfennig. To Scholl on the right block. Skip pass. Number 15 with a three. No good. Rebound is loose off of Katie Whitaker, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Whitaker, and it's going to stay with the Panthers with 1:29 to go here in the fourth. Number 22, Leanna Stewart checks in for Katie Martin, and Ireland Say is going to check in for Cameron Atterberg as it's Whitaker, Say, Stewart, Michaela Altgivers, and Briley Ballantyne in there for your Chiefs as Allie Ames is going to check in. Panthers looking to get it in. They do to La Prieto. She's going to split defenders on the left block, kick out number 21. Abby Carthy. Carthy to number 20. Star to Schimmelfennig on the right side. No, she walked with it, number 21. Carthy over to Schimmelfennig. Out front to Musselman. Her pass to Carthy is off of Carthy's hands, out of bounds. And on the turnover, we'll have some more subs as La Prieto checks out with 15. And Ireland Say will check it in for the Chiefs as the bench empty with 1:12 to go. Looks like the Chiefs will go 7 in a row, and they'll find their way to 7-1 in conference play, 12-5 on the year, rolling forward to play Central Lee tomorrow at 2:30. The Hawks. They'll have to watch out for Michaela Morrison up there. Ireland Say over to Whitaker on the left baseline to Ireland Say on the left point. Out to Leanna Stewart to Allie Ames. She launches a right point three, in and out. Rebound, Ireland Say. She clears it to Leanna, to Briley. Briley's going to put it on the floor to Allie. Allie launches another right point three. Bang, bang, bang. Allie Ames for three. That makes it a 25-point game, under 40 seconds to go here in the fourth. Allie's first three of the game. That's going to number 21 with the handle. Carthy to number 2. Gets it on the baseline. Number 44, I'm just doing numbers now. 44 with the dribble out front to number 23. She looks to number 2, Wilson. Number 20 is going to launch a three-pointer from the left point. No good. Rebound is loose. Briley Ballantyne tracks it down to Allie Ames. Allie Ames gives it to Whitaker. 14 seconds. Leona Stewart on the offensive end. Whitaker over to Allie Ames. She's going to launch a three from the left side. No good. With 6 seconds left, 44 is going to track it down for the Panthers. And that's going to do it for this game as the final score is 60 42-35. The Chiefs win it and probably win the Southeast Conference regular season championship tonight. My player of the game, and I'm going to pull a Steve Serena right here. It's going to be the whole starting lineup of the Keokuk Chiefs girls basketball team. I tell you what, it couldn't get any better tonight. The Chiefs dominated from the tip. They got out to an early lead, 20-12, and never looked back. The Chiefs had at least three players in double figures on the night. Michaela Altgilber is going off for a season high, probably 13 or 14. Kendra Boatman and Katie Martin each with probably 14 or 12. They just shut the